we're going to give you an opportunity, by the way. And the coolest thing about this project for Stickability is the messages are all right from the horse's mouth. It's not some other guy's version of it. I got to sit down with these people, find their stories, and just pass it on. And you might think, well, those are people that are rich and famous and whatever, but guess what? They started just like us. They started right at a kitchen table with an idea and a hope and a dream. And they had a vision, and they had struggle, but they found victory because they didn't quit. They truly understood the power of Stickability. And before I end and open up for some questions here, which I'm glad to do, here's what we got going on. On October 21st and 22nd in down in La Jolla, California, we live in a very hard part of town. It's very rough over there. Watch out, there's a gang down there called the La Jolla Posse. At night they break into BMWs and they detail them. They're a real tough group, right? So we're going to have an event on the 21st and 22nd in La Jolla, California at the Marriott. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring in a lot of the people I just mentioned. You're going to have a chance to meet Frank Shankwitz, the founder of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Don Green, President and CEO of the Napoleon Hill Foundation. Sharon Lecter, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad series and 3 Feet from Gold and the Outwitting the Devil. You're going to have a chance to sit and meet 3-time gold medalist Neil O'Brien. You're going to have a chance to meet the guy who invented the mood ring, all the way down to people that will absolutely blow your mind. Ron Klein's coming down. You can just take a picture next to the credit card with him. You're going to be able to sit down with an amazing human being. I mean, I'm telling you, you go needs and needs, and we're not talking about these people just doing a drive-by, go up on stage and walk off. They're going to hang out with us the entire time. And here's the best part. I actually made a film and documentary of the entire journey, and we're going to have a world premiere at ArcLight Movie Theater across the street. We rented it out. We're going to do the red carpet, the celebrity walk of fame. You're going to actually be part of the incredible movement and see something that other people will only be talking about down the road. You're going to be part of the actual launch of something that literally can become the first New York Times best-selling book in the history of the world for the Think and Grow Rich brand. And since you're a Think and Grow Rich fan, that's why we came up to give you that offer. Now you're thinking, how much is this thing? Well, thousands of dollars? Absolutely not. This is all to helping the Napoleon Hill Foundation. We're talking $199 for the ticket, $695 for VIP. VIP, do you want to know what you get?
Yeah.
The copy of that leather-bound collector's edition for $150. You get one of those when you come and sit down. You get the special gift bag, a copy of Outwitting the Devil, a 3 Feet from Gold. You don't have to buy anything. We're just going to give it all to you. The whole point, when you're there, you don't have to go in the back of the room. Nothing is sold. The entire event, all it's going to be is about giving time. The reality is that you have an opportunity to go knees to knees and hang out with these people. Not just see them on stage, but walk up, talk, have conversations, take pictures, interview them for yourself. How cool would that be? The bottom line is this, though. Just as I offered hundreds of people to go with me, just as Napoleon Hill was offered an opportunity to make a split decision, we're giving you the same thing too. And I've got right here, my GM right there, know you're going, come see him, and he'll hook you up. We don't have any sales pitch, there's no special deals, there's no normally price and any of that crap. It is what it is. You come, you join, you play, that's the way it is. And you guys can see I'm kind of a straight shooting guy, that's why the foundation likes this thing, and that's the way we roll. And people always ask me, say, out of everything I've done, out of all the missions, who's my favorite interview? And it's like picking your favorite child, but you want to know who it is? A philosopher. A philosopher of modern day. A philosopher who's got wisdom that just flows and exudes brilliance. His name's Evander Holyfield. Yeah, I didn't see it coming either, right? He won more heavyweight championships than anyone else in the history of the world. And I asked him, I go, Evander, what makes you so special? And he looks at me and says, I have a higher standard. I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, if you have a car and you won't tolerate it running bad or being dirty, you have a higher standard and a nicer car than your next door neighbor. In sports, I showed up early, I left late, I invented exercises, I had the highest standard, and I stand before you winning more championships than anyone else ever will. He goes, where could you be outside the ring if you were a pet groomer, stockbroker, sales executive, and had a higher standard than your competition? I said, but Evander, didn't it hurt being in a fight? God, yeah, it hurt. I said, but when you're in a fight, you don't focus on the pain. You don't focus on the blows. As soon as you focus on the pain, you end up on your back, knocked out. But that's what everyone does outside the ring. They focus on the gas prices and war and economy, and they wonder why they never become a champion in their own field. And he pulled me in real tight, and I'm looking at this Adonis of a man missing half an ear bitten off by Tyson, right? And he looks down at me and says, you know what the funny thing is? says when you do win the championship, it says everyone comes to their feet and they chant your name. They raise your hand in victory, and the guy puts a big shiny belt around your waist. And at that moment, at that second, you don't feel even one of the punches you took along the journey. But the guy in the losing locker room will feel every bruise for the rest of their life, wishing they had a higher standard. So in closing, remember this. We are the same today as we'll be in 5 years, except for the people we meet and the books we read. We are an exact reflection of the 5 people we hang around the most right now, and your attitude, income, and lifestyle is the average of that group. Choose your friends wisely. The bottom line, we can listen to cheers, we can listen to jeers, the choice is up to us. We can listen to counsel, we can listen to opinions, but the bottom line is this. I don't know this about you, but this much I do know about you. You are the champion in your area. People come to you for wisdom, knowledge, experience. That's why you're in this chair right now. And it's time to draw an imaginary line in the sand and say, you know what? It's my turn. For years I've been taking care of my family, my friends, my coworkers, my peers. It's my turn to start basking in a little bit of that glory. It's my turn to start living the life of sustained abundance that other people around me have. How many people are smarter than you, yet have less than you? And more importantly, how many people aren't as smart as you that have more than you? It's time to draw a line in that sand and say, it's my turn. It's my turn to start looking out for me. As Les Brown says, it's time to fill your own cup so full that you can feed the world with what flows over. It's my turn to start looking at the opportunities that are all around me. Look, you got a book inside you, you got a story, you got a movie, you got an invention, you got a business. It's my turn to start going into that time. It's my turn to step into my best form of myself. Because when you can be the best form of yourself, you can be the best form and beacon of positive energy for other people to follow. It's all about attraction rather than promotion. It's my turn to start being the person that I'm destined on this planet to be. And when you want to quit, and you want to die, you want to throw in the towel, good news. Napoleon Hill said it best. Our greatest success will always come just one step beyond our greatest setback. So when you want to die, you want to throw in the towel, you want to run, don't give up and don't quit. All you need is one little word, and you can have it too. Stickability.